The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are traveling to New York to face the New York Giants. And Tommy Cutlets, as
Tommy
Tommy DeVito
Cutlets.
is now starting for the New York Giants. They've benched Daniel Jones, not going with Drew Lock. I saw there were some like tweets of reporters, like talking to Drew Lock about all this. So I haven't exactly seen all the quotes about it. Somebody was sort of explaining that the reason why you go to Tommy DeVito is because you know that Drew Lock's not going to be back next year. You're wondering if Tommy DeVito can be like the backup that you want for whoever's coming up. I suppose I could believe that. You're tanking. You're trying to get the best
Yeah.
draft pick. That's what you're
Yes.
actually trying to do here, and we'll see if they can do it.
But can Tommy DeVito be trusted to tank?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
I
other
was
part.
just about to, I was just about to say Tommy ain't going out like that.
No,
Like
he's gonna go down swinging,
he's
and sometimes
absolutely going to
those
go down
swings
swinging.
hit.
So, okay, tell me, what's the matchup that matters here in this game?
Again, I'm gonna go to what the strength of this Giants team is, which is that defensive line led by Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns. How that's going to fare against a Buccaneers offensive line that I think is still missing Tristan Wirfs, or like barring any sort of miracle, will be missing Tristan Wirfs, who is just it's a tremendous loss. And I was like, my heart just went 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, oh no. But leaders and pressures for the Giants, Brian Burns, 39, Dexter Lawrence, 36. This Bucs O-line has been doing really well this season. 76 pressures allowed in pass protection. That's tied for the fifth fewest. They have the third best pass blocking grade at 79.2. Run blocking grade is a little bit different of a story. So how good not only is this Giants defensive line at bringing pressure, but stopping the run as well. Is that going to impede what the Bucs are doing as far as trying to get the ground game going? And then we'll see if Mike Evans is back. Maybe we'll see. It should be trending in that direction. So does that kind of open up this Bucs offense? You don't need to rely on the run game as much as you did before. But I do think that this is just kind of a trench battle between this offensive line that is going to be down its best player and the Giants defensive line.
Yeah, a lot of injury stuff here with the Buccaneers. I just looked up this to see if anything had come up over the last couple of hours. And Todd Bowles was up speaking. This from Pewter Report. They said that Todd Bowles said that Tristan Wirfs and Zion McCollum probably going to be game time decisions in this one.
God, he's insane. Tristan is insane.
He would be, for him to play, it would be pretty crazy. I would be shocked if he played, but
right. But like, I'm also not going to rule it out though.
Said it's game time decision. Jamel Dean is back and healthy, so that's important sort of to my matchup that matters, which I'll get to in a second. It looks like Mike Evans might be coming back as well, so I think that that's obviously something that you got to think about here.
Was after the bye weeks, though.
Giants' big play offense, I think, is going to be important for this one because the Bucs specifically over the last month, but really just the season at large, 42 plays of 20 or more yards this season. That is sixth most in the NFL. So, with Zion McCollum being hurt and Jamel Dean being hurt, obviously that goes into that. Giants offense this season, 19 completions of 20 or more yards, which is last in the NFL. And then 34 rushes gaining 10 or more yards. That's tied for 16th. So the Giants offense is not an explosive offense, but they're going against the team that's sort of given up those explosive plays at certain points this year. So is this a recipe for Tommy DeVito to come in, guns blazing, first start this season, and really just kind of take it to a Bucs defense that's been vulnerable with a lot of those explosive plays? I think that is something to watch out for because they haven't been good at it lately. Is this a matchup that they actually find favor in that regard? The plus factor in this one, Carmen, you ready for it? Give Bucky Irving the damn ball.
I love that.
This is my plus factor in this one. Bucky Irving has been the best Bucs running back so far this season, and they still have this sort of really two-headed rushing attack between Bucky Irving and Rachaad White. I'm not saying that Rachaad White does not deserve to be on the field. He does. I think he's a good change of pace back, and he gives you a lot of value as a receiver as well. So you want to get him into the game plan. But in my opinion, Bucky Irving should have more pieces to the pie when it comes to the running back shares and how much he is getting involved here. The Giants are 20th when it comes to run defense as a team. So this is a ripe matchup for the Bucs to be able to move the ball pretty well on the ground, which they have for a good portion of this season. I'm calling it. Bucky Irving, First 100-yard game of his career. It's happening this weekend.
Ooh.
I'm calling it. There we go.
I
What's
would
your
love that.
plus
He's such a like fan. I don't know if you call it a cult favorite, but a fan favorite.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like,
look, there is a Drake lyric that goes, "My city loved me like a college running back," and you can broaden that to NFL as well. Nobody is more beloved on a team than a running back that hasn't proven that they're bad yet. They think that they are. Every fan base thinks their running back is Barry Sanders until they're bad, and then it's
until
just
proven
like,
otherwise.
Okay, right.
They're good until proven bad.
Yes.
That's what that is. But no,
Yes.
I mean, even within the building, not necessarily even on the coaching side, but like on the staff side, because I still talk to a ton of people over there, everybody's in love with Bucky. He plays ball when it comes to all the social media stuff. He's so much fun. He's such a nice, kind, wonderful, adorable human. So he has like this cult following even in the building where everyone just wants the best and like nothing bad to ever happen to Bucky Irving. And I am fully on board with this. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to go to the other side because I'm just going to, I mean, we talked a little bit about it. Tommy Cutlets being kind of the X factor for the Giants here, and really to make sure that the Bucs shut down Tommy Cutlets. Now, under Todd Bowles, they haven't necessarily been the ones that, make running like young or rookie quarterbacks look good. Like they've kind of shut down that narrative. But just keep it close, keep the lid on. Like don't bring it back up. I don't want to see it again. Don't make Tommy look otherworldly or that he could be the actual like starting quarterback of the New York Giants, as much as that pains me as a fellow Italian to say. But here's the thing is that you've got Malik Neighbors. Can you get the ball to Malik Neighbors if you are Tommy DeVito? Because Malik Neighbors has 12 contested catches this year. That's 6. So you just have to literally say, F it, Malik's down there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just do that. 13 catches gaining 15 or more yards. That's tied for 24th among receivers. 17 catches gaining a first down on third and fourth down, which leads the league. So this is a guy that can be really clutch for you. You just have to get him the ball. So focus on that. So it's the plus factor is Tommy DeVito, but it's Tommy DeVito getting the ball to Malik Neighbors.
Mid-show stat here from Dave Sofaro once again. Neighbors needs 4 catches to break the NFL record for most catches in the first 9 games of an NFL career. Puka Nacua had 64. Saquon
it's all
Barkley
on your shoulders,
had 61. He's right there. On your
shoulders.
He's right there. Double-digit targets.
I can do these things. I've got
You can. I wasn't going to tell you couldn't do it. You can do it.